0.07 to be exact, and just doing just a touch over 1,200 watts.
Okay, copy that. Right now, let's see what the LP100 says. 586 watts. Sorry about that. I could scooch up here. I'm going to stay with this output power for just a few minutes. Like I said, I'm checking the stability here, and everything looks good. Right now, that creeps up. Tube's warming up, 602 watts. SWR 1.07 on the LP100A. And yeah, so far so good on 80 meters. Like I said, I want to try this out before I cut the antenna down a little further. Just trying on the different, portions of each band.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I'd get the SWR, just not only checking it, I would check each of the points of each of the bands, high side of each band, the low side of each band. And then when you cut it, do that same check, and it will tell you exactly if you need to undo that, or you maybe even cut more.
Okay. Yeah, it is definitely long because it likes it better even on 80 here. The tuning, when I tune up using my antenna analyzer, it's much more smooth on the lower frequency. But yeah, my next good patch of weather, I'll go up there and shorten it up a little bit, scooch it up just a hair.
And how much are you planning on taking off of it?
I don't know yet. I don't know. That's the question. That's $1 million question. I don't know. Maybe I'll do like 5 feet at a time. Because I remember when I did my 80, when I first got I don't know how long ago that was. My first try my 80 meter loop. It was tuned down pretty far on 80 here, and I had to end up cutting like 9 feet off. So translate that to the 550 foot piece of wire. So I'm like, I don't know, maybe try like 8 feet. I mean, worst comes to worst, gonna splice them back on. But yeah, I'm thinking about like maybe 8 feet. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, right now, what are you sitting at right now?
Okay, now according to the tuner, I mean, it is flat. Let's see here. It's probably about like 51 ohms, maybe 0 to 1 ohms of reactance, and SWR is 1.0. Now on the Thetis here, it's showing 1.3, but I'm sure I could tune that out with my amplifier. That's what I'm worried about. But on my LP100A, it's showing 1.07. And hold on, look over my shoulder, my antenna tuner, it's showing flat. So everything's pretty good here. It's a little bit better. Don't get me wrong, it'll tune up on 3.999, but it's a little more touchy up there. I'm sure it'll be fine up there, but it's favoring the lower frequencies.
Oh, yeah. Not only that, you got an antenna tuner that can handle it. You can go anywhere on any band with the antenna tuner you got, so that's not an issue at all. What I was referring to is how long is your wire now for your loop that you have currently?
Okay, it's about, oh man, it was hard doing everything by myself. So it's right around 550 feet, maybe a touch longer. So I'll have to shorten them up. I knew you were talking about like doing 530 feet for yours. So I don't know. Maybe I'll cut off like, I don't know. Maybe I'll be a little bit chicken here. Maybe I'll go like 6 foot at a time.
Yeah, that's you can go 6 feet at a time and do your SWR checks on the bottom and the top of each band just to see how it's reacting. And then you can actually fine tune it for what band you're going to favor the most. So that's something you can consider. That's what I would do. And I think if I was to build one, I'm going to probably be in the neighborhood right around 530, 535, somewhere there. Then I would cut, what I would need to get where I want to be with it.
Right. Yeah, I want to have it optimized for 160. Like we were talking. Yeah, it can. It can look great on the analyzer, but once you start putting RF into things go haywire. Now it's like I could put a shopping cart up in a tree, and I can on the analyzer I can look on that. But man, when you put RF into that, that's when things get a little bit squirrely. But yeah, like we were talking, even if things aren't matched quite right, the antenna tuner will tune it up good, put some power into it. All the other bands except 160. Now on 160, it's a little finicky, and it needs. That's why I want to shorten this up, get it like almost spot on 160 here. But yeah, my 160 is proving to be a little tricky, but it's going to be manageable. But we'll get there. But anyhow, yeah, I want to have it optimized for 160. Like we're talking, I want to get that on, like maybe have it now as resonant as possible with my 4-to-1 BALUN at 1.900, and then we'll see how it goes. But like I said, when we were talking up near 2 megahertz, just under 2, yeah, it tuned to it and everything, but that was getting a little bit of instability the more I brought the RF power, but down closer to the bottom of the band, it seemed to be a little bit more stable. But yeah, I'll shorten it up and get slide that thing up towards the middle of the 160.
Very good. Yeah, I have you here. You're bouncing between 10 to 15. One time you bumped 20 over, then you went back to 15, but you're consistent between the 15 and 20 over.
Okay. All right. Since you couldn't, I can almost guarantee you did not notice a difference in that slight output power there between like 560 and 660. So I'm going to roll this back down as I'm talking here. I'm going to roll this back down to where it was. I'll keep it right around 39, right around in there. Because if you can hear me fine on that output power, no sense in crank it up a little bit more. And by the way, you were solid 20 over.
All right. Yeah, right now my amp settled in. It warmed up a little bit more. I'm doing anywhere between, it's bouncing between 1290 to 1322. So a comfortable 1300 watts.
And most excellent. Yeah, I can't wait to get this whole Apache Labs non-G2 1K thing off my plate. That's what's holding me up here. I have the means to get whatever amplifier I want. Yeah, I mean, get the full legal limit, but my hands are tied. I got that money tied up on that down payment on the G2 1K. So I don't know, man. At some point, I have to throw a towel in and contact them and just say, hey, that money, my down payment, just put that towards the G2, regular G2, and I'll pay the difference and then cut ties with Apache Labs. But anyhow, so I still have some work to do on the antenna. Before I put any more power in this thing, I got to make sure things are absolutely perfect. But so I'll just have to let this roll for now. Right now, yeah, it's 581 watts. But yeah, this whole Apache Labs thing with that G2 1K is just starting to tick me off. Not a peep from them guys. I contacted when I got down in Texas. I texted him and I said, have you heard anything from them? He said, nope, not a peep. He's been waiting for almost like 3 years. So I don't know what the problem is. It's starting to get a little frustrating.
Well, they don't want to do that upgrade for free, so they figure everybody will get tired of waiting and drop out, and then they're out from underneath that. So that's probably what they're hoping for. W3DEP.
Time will tell. Oh, by the way, I doubt you notice only 4K. I'm actually using a very slight different audio profile. Hold on here. This is actually my AM profile that I beefed up on the low frequency. Hold on. I'm going to switch over to my normal side beam profile. I don't know if you can hear it. You'll be able to hear a difference on 4K. Hold on here. Okay, and this is my like usual side beam profile. Like in my headphones, I can tell a difference there. But I noticed the 4K, at least on my AM profile, the highs were a little bit more crisp. So this is my original side beam profile. Hold on here. I'll switch back to my AM profile, slightly adjusted. And here's this adjusted AM profile. This is what I use on AM, but I just slightly adjusted things. I don't know if you can tell a difference on your end down there. Well, I don't know if you can hear it. You'll be able to hear a difference on 4K. Hold on here. Okay, and this is my like usual side beam profile. Like in my headphones, I can tell a difference there. But I noticed the 4K, at least on my AM profile, the highs were a little bit more crisp. So this is my original side beam profile. Hold on here. I'll switch back to my AM profile, slightly adjusted. And here's this adjusted AM profile. This is what I use on AM, but I just slightly adjusted things. I don't know if you can tell a difference on your end down there.
Not really, but I did do a recording for you, and I'll see if I can get that, get it sent to you through the email. But yeah, I really couldn't tell a difference.
Okay, yeah, it is very, very subtle. On any change I make, I just do real small, gradual changes, nothing dramatic. But all right, man, you guys gonna hop that on 3.999 and see if you can get Jeff sorted out?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna stop up there, see if those guys are in there yet. I don't know what kind of bad weather they're getting in their area. I did not check, but I'll stop up there and see if they're in there. And if they're going to be in there, they should be in there about this time here.
All right, man. Like I keep saying, maybe I'll stop up there to do. I'm gonna see how this thing works out on the upper, portions of 80. But all right, there, Dwayne. Thanks for getting on there with me.
All right, no problem. And I'll get that thing sent to you in your email here. As soon as I get off here, I'll figure out where it's stored, and I'm going to get it sent to you so you can hear the difference when you switch, so you can hear for yourself as well. All right, Ken. I will catch you later on, and I'll get that sent to you. W3DEP.